I just finished running my first half marathon by accident because I was supposed to do a 19K run in preparation for my first half marathon, but I misjudged the distance. It was 20.5 kilometers already, so I said, whatever, let's finish it. So excuse my hair, excuse me dying, it's really hot and I'm so sweaty directly again after showering. But nevertheless, this is going to be the start of the best week of the year for me, and basically every year. Because not only am I a Gemini by having birthday in the middle of June, which makes me one of the God's chosen people, obviously, because Gemini, chef's kiss. No, it's also the best week of the year because we're going to go to Art Basel, Photo Basel, and Africa Basel, probably not in that order. It's definitely one of the cultural highlights of the year if you're living in this region, and it's really well worth to go visit it. So let's go start out, and we're going to have a look at beautiful things and other things where we're like, damn, this is art? Whack. Photo Basel is the first and only exhibition for fine art photography in Switzerland. As someone who has a passion for taking pictures, be that mine are just not very good, I naturally love visiting Photo Basel and admire all the things they are exhibiting there. While many people still see photography as inferior to painting or sculptures, it's just mesmerizing to me to see what some artists are creating. Between pictures that are abstract and surreal, to the point that they're not obviously an actual photography, to creative photojournalism, there's just an incredibly wide field of art to see. Besides, this was the first glass of champagne for my birthday weekend, so the vibes are on the rise. The second stop of the weekend was Africa Basel, which is an exhibition of contemporary African art. I've been to Africa Basel for the first time last year, but it was a bit on the subdued side in a pretty small event space in Klein Basel. So color me impressed with the changed event venue, offering what I'd estimate being a quadruple space. The diversity of exhibits is quite impressive, and it's well worth a visit to make the little 30-minute hike from Messeplatz. Unless you pay attention, in contrast to me, and just take the complimentary shuttle bus instead, which would have been a lot easier in this heat. Probably my favorite piece was this one. That only close up was giving up the little detail that it's made of keycaps from computer keyboards. Needless to say, I ended the visit once again with a glass of Nicolas Feuillat. This is what a happy Pippo looks like. So, little side fact, as I mentioned in the beginning, I'm a Gemini and the 20th of June is my birthday, so the perfect end for this day was the perfect dinner with family and then some champagne in the pool, because we're in the middle of a heat wave in June. And this brings us to Sunday, the last day of the best week of my year. At least when it comes to cosplaying as a person of culture. The last day that Art Basel is open to public has the lowest amount of visitors, so it's ideal as a soft end for the weekend, instead of squeezing through the crowds on a Friday evening. One of the most popular pieces this year was an animatronic mouse by Ryan Gander. It tricked multiple people on my Instagram story who were concerned that it's a mouse in my house. Art Basel is arguably the most famous and largest fair for contemporary art in the world. Between the unlimited exhibition in the main hall of Basel Exhibition Center and the galleries that are exhibiting in Hall 2 next door, it's pretty much impossible to see absolutely everything. Like always, the Art Basel visit wouldn't be complete without some food and a glass of Renard.